Hello everyone, and welcome back to Workers and Resources. This is just after the dreadful winter. We are down to 4,300 people, which is a loss of 28,000. It's crazy. As you can see, most of our original area, some of the houses, I've moved a lot of people out. This entire area has not one person living in it. See? Everybody has gone dead or escaped. But they're no longer here. We've got one random professor working there. Plus cars. This area is almost empty. It's probably completely empty as well. Yep. So most of our people are in these two rows. There's a lot of people missing. Every house seems to have somebody in it. A half decent number. So the question is, obviously, can we survive another winter? Will the workers go to the right place without me having to completely min-max it? Do it all manually? This roundabout is definitely an issue. I've removed this petrol station and it seems to be running a lot better. It's the problem everybody trying off here and back on here. But I do definitely think you need some traffic lights or some way of setting up road system so as people on the roundabout have priority. As I've said before, I don't know what it's like in your country, please let me know in the comments, but in mine, if you're on roundabout you have priority over anybody trying to go on that roundabout in the direction you are going. Traffic jams like this is what I ignored, because it's the gravel processing plant, because there's no workers, or very few. There's also very little need for gravel right now. Also, we'll still get surprisingly still getting some workers up here. Even the steel mill's getting some. So it's not all bad. Look, even says we still have some in it. Bloody hell. We have some unemployed. A fair bit down from the 4,000 we had beginning of the last video. I wonder why. The lifespan's starting to go back up, which is good. I've went through a lot of the buildings that we have left, made sure a lot of the people that are left are going to work in the hospitals. Obviously, that's kind of a priority. Hospitals and the heating station, or the heating plant. I wish there was some way of going. Where's the nearest one? To this, not the actual vehicle itself, to the car park. And going, please all go work there. There doesn't seem to be an option for that. It's something I'd definitely like to see. Because we should be able to tell people where to go. You can tell them where to go for their house, but you can't, like, click on a house and there's nobody there to actually press the button. You'd want somebody in it. You can't tell them to go. Well, I won't do it. To go there. It says, too far. A house that's definitely got a car park next to it with some workers, just to be sure. No. So who knows? But nice to see something like that implemented. We're going to have a few definitely manpower problems and stuff like that. For now, we'll just switch this off. We are not using it. Priority would be the power station and the heating plant nearby. I'll keep this going purely because we do have a lot of track to build. perfectly honest, the lack of people doesn't really impact a lot of this train work. Just the export train that's coming back up. As you can see, we're already not filling up. Mostly because there's just not enough steel. We're below the 30% threshold that I keep for construction. We need this to be rebuilt again. Hopefully this fire station will also help this area. So one thing I will need to do now is add that back on. Or did I actually need to have that on? No, I don't. So I do actually need oil and chemicals. Chemicals are from there, oil's piped to it. It's fine. And the oil station is fuel. Full, not fuel. Because it's making fuel. Probably there's other buildings we could add on. Like that. They have nowhere to pick it up right now. Which is probably why nothing's moving. Definitely the construction side of things is going a lot slower because there's a lot less people. Yes, I won't lie, I am tempted just to pay for a crap ton of immigrants. I may pay for some, but I'm going to try and actually avoid paying for a lot of immigrants. Which may be detrimental. We're a month in, over 106 births. Which is not bad. We're net positive from people. And what's that? 44 down. So we're 53 up. 63 up, sorry. That's not bad. Obviously that is going to take a long time for the population to get anywhere back to being properly healthy. Or I'll laugh if we still end up with adults living with parents. So we're running everything right now with 3,000 workforce. Or 3.8 thousand workforce. And as long as they keep on top of the heating, which is technically the only thing that killed us, then we'll be fine. As long as there's power, as long as there's heating, there's going to be food for days. It's technically, that's all automated, apart from actually producing the food. But I could easily make that automated. We have enough money to afford just buying stuff. I mean, I could actually just purchase all the crops right now. And just to keep people busy. And it's only what? What does it tell us? Continent bomb. 26,000. Well, that's fine. You make that very easily. And I'll keep food going. For a little while. So definitely need to make food. But for the next couple of episodes it's probably just going to be a rebuilding our population mostly. And seeing how it goes. We'll try and get things built, but it's going to be harder to get things built, of course. There's less people to go and build things. Yes. There's actually workers there, I'll give them that. There's only 3, but there's workers there. So there's 6 people in there. There's still some power getting made, and some heat. So that's not bad. As long as everybody's health goes back up, and they make babies. So why are ambulances not arriving? Damn, this is just too busy. Do we need more than 2 hospitals covering that house? This one's... That has got workers. Everybody's sitting there. Their ambulance even try and go. I a lot of them yellow. It's fine. Just curious. Yeah, my ambulances are mostly sitting about. Get all these notifications. So, yeah, we've got 3 ambulances that covers this area. Ambulances, hospitals, sorry. I don't actually like this. I don't think it looks nice. It's functional. I definitely don't think it's the best idea. It's another building I actually need to add back on. So we'll add that there. And add that there. That's already set. These 2 aren't. Which probably means any up here or not. I should definitely keep us going for a little while. Once we get that fuel loading station up and running again, which is actually now finished. Kind of sent in more buildings that. Yeah, you're not getting that. Typical. We need the gas station. Technical services will go with it. What? How can you not find a path to that building? There's a clear and obvious path to that building. So go and fill up. We'll actually use fuel, we. We're just making it that quick. Oh yeah, no, they're not getting any fuel. Why are they not getting any fuel? Because there's no power. Because there's no power up here. Sorry. There you go, there's an issue. The bus arrived and dropped nobody off, but still the bus did. So there's no power. Did you get any? No, you can't turn them round. Which I think is definitely a flaw with the distribution offices. You should certainly be able to turn them round. But there's going to be lorries going in there for days. For 14 days in and I've had 99 births. That's not bad. We're actually going up quite quickly. They're really happy because there's space. It's possible. And the next chemical plant is finished. Unload everything, basically. And load that and drop that off there. Hey! That'll do. Oh, the plane just flew past the screen. Nice. Did I actually plummet some piping? No, I did not. Because there is nowhere to put it. Okay now. I need to look at another pumping station. But where to put it. And what to do with it. 1 and 3 out. For underground, please. Maybe able to fit in there. We just need some roads. Like to hotkey this. Oh, we got that problem. There is a building in the way. So maybe we kinda do that one. I just hotkeyed that and I bloody didn't even use it. There we go, that's a bit better. We'll get that going. We've already got back up to our money. See, why are all these ambulances no doing anything? It's the same house. There is clearly a road access. So what's the deal? Do we need to tell people to do things? Doesn't look like it. The staff have got doctors. Going doctor. Or whatever you call it. But for now we'll make sure people have access to that hospital. Slightly quicker. One good thing about all these people dying, not that that's ever a good thing, gives me a chance to rethink some things and maybe move some things. Don't really think anything's wrong too badly. Just needs min-maxing a little bit to make sure there's heating in the winter and stuff like that, because there's not the constant flow of workers. There is actually a decent flow, but nowhere near as much as there used to be. Because one bus will empty the bus station. Still getting some workers there, so that's handy. I'm going to sellers to make sure everybody's got food. Not a lot of food sitting there waiting, but once again there's not a lot of people here to make food. They haven't actually went through a lot of it. I could turn this down quite a bit. I'm not actually using alcohol anymore. I've stopped out pubs. So we will just now half the workforce. Yeah, what? How? We lost 2 vehicles in that. That's a construction office. God. Ah. That's annoying. Because all that needs is workers. It's not gonna get workers in a hurry. Fun and games. Battle republics that went to spirals of death. And you're still sending people over here. To the dead zone. There is just nobody here. So quiet. I believe I did it in the video, but I even switched the passenger train off from what's in the Bandits depot, because there's just no point. No point in a lot of these, but it's a lot of buses. I don't even have enough depots to send them all back. And it makes me think there's still life somewhere. And clearly there's not. You just need switched off. Nobody gonna work there. Or there. Because there's just nobody here. We'll just do that. No data at the moment because there is no population within that whole area. Of influence. Which is crazy. Resident targets there. But that's the area of influence. Big old walker. So we're back down to a lovely, quiet, peaceful republic. With sporadic energy problems, sporadic heating problems. There's something else just to get destroyed there. Yeah, what? How? Yeah, I might need to get some people and tell them to work at the damn fire station right now. Because the school just burned down. Anything else on fire that I need to know about? That was that. Let's just pause here and have a wee look. Do we see any unexpected smoke? No. They look as if we're in the clear. But you're still getting workers. So anyway, what happened last month for the babies? 248. So we're actually quite rapidly going up the way. A lot quicker than I actually expected. Obviously by next winter we're not suddenly going to have another 5,000 workers. Maybe an extra couple of hundred. And thankfully children don't take 21 years to become an adult. Which they probably should. Because the loss of 32,000 people waiting on babies, that will decimate the workforce. I don't think it does. If anybody knows the actual lifespan cycle, is it 30 years, 6 months? Whatever, please let me know in the comment section. I'm very curious now. Because we couldn't wait 6 years before they go to school. I've only been in this game for, what, 18 years? Is that right? It's just not even long enough for the first babies born in this game to become adults. And I had 32,000 people. And then I never brought in that many immigrants. But hey, still having problems with ambulances not doing anything. seems to be enough staff. Doctors. There's some ambulances out and about, but there's a lot just sitting here. Why? I do not know. The farm needs power. You've got plenty of fuel, just no power to supply it. You're making it food now. That was actually a lot of workers. Good. You keep up that food production. Oh, I'm not picking the right thing. You got 0.43 tons, that's not a lot. So there is some food going. Could always do with more. Well, there is a wee bit sitting in the warehouses. Eventually that will come up. Definitely some of the bigger problems is going to be, I was going to say the fact there'll be no steel, but there's suddenly 100 workers there. Maybe we're not in such dire straits as I thought we might be. We've got iron. We still have some coal, not a lot, mind you. But the rest workers. There's actually quite a few people here. Only 39. But it's not bad. It's a lot more than I expected. Suddenly there's only more folk processing the damn stuff. Maybe it's not too bad. It just means, yes, this will just sell prefabs and bricks for a little while. If that's what it does, that's what it does. You are getting workers, which is good. Nice steady stream of some panels. Which is presently, I think, about the only way we're using gravel right now. One of the few ways we're using gravel. But definitely. I mean, I don't know if I actually could do much more with what I've done, space-wise. Traditional, what is one of these fires? Well, where is the nearest fire station? No. Oh no, is that one that's on fire? Have you lost? So one thing I'm going to have to do is probably get some firefighters. So go this way. Can we actually get? No, we can't. Well, we can just do that. And if I go, for example, go there. Obviously that fire truck is not moving, but the only way to potentially force this to do anything is probably sell all vehicles. No fire truck is coming to deal with the fire. Why? You know, a new fire truck was called. Is it from here? No. Where's the other fire station? I don't see one, unless it's in here. Well, there will be a fire station in here, but that's... What are your vehicles doing? Nothing. Okay. Might just have to wait and see where they come from. Not even an red vehicle right now. Oh, we've actually got firefighters. Yes, I know you're there, but I'm very curious to know which fire station they hail from. I've got a funny feeling the game picked a weird one. Guess if these 3 firemen can get the fire out. They're doing not a bad job, mind you. Ah, that's fine. Oh. So why did you not call from this one to begin with? Yeah. That doesn't make sense. So we're definitely going for there. So when I killed the vehicles, that killed that. That one might actually be slightly closer. Anyway, quick update on our population. Ooh, 4,737 people. Way! Last month we had 248. This month we've had 7. No, that's this year. How many this month? 215 births so far. So we're getting there. We're on the up and up. We're running out of time before winter. This winter is going to be very interesting. I'm going to let it play for a little while. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Again, I'm Snow Monkey and this is Workers and Resources. And if you are still here, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. It's very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Whatever you do, enjoy.